Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree? You're knowing what you are wanting. It evolves. You are enjoying the expansion of your desire. You love that fresh feeling of new perspective, of new wanting. Even before it is manifested, it still pleases you. Yes, the answer is yes. When you reach the place that you can eagerly and easily say yes to that, then you are really upon your path. Because as long as an unfulfilled desire is painful to you, then you are not in the place where you are allowing it. If the new desire, even though it has not manifest, is still giving you that feeling of anticipation and eagerness, in other words, if you are glad for the unfulfilled desire, then you are understanding how you felt when you decided to come forth into this body to begin with. When you are feeling exhilarated about your unfulfilled desire, then you are still a vibrational match to it. But when you are uncomfortable about your unfulfilled desire, then you're not a vibrational match to it and it cannot be fulfilled. Isn't that interesting? In your discomfort about something wanted, not yet achieved, that discomfort is a dominant vibration within you that does not match your desire. Very interesting. It explains everything, doesn't it? It explains why anyone who is desperate for anything cannot achieve it. It isn't until you give up on it. It isn't until you say, never mind. It isn't until you say, I'm just going to let this go. And you're not letting your desire go. You're letting your angst go. You're letting the dissension go. You're letting the mismatch go. You're letting the resistance go. You're letting the thing that is keeping you from having your desire go. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about law of attraction matching all of us up with what we are dominantly vibrating. It's a strong word and an important word. We deliver it to you intentionally here. Dominant. What is my dominant vibration? When you think about the subjects that are important to you, without question, you have a dominant vibration. In other words, when you think about the subject of money, does that subject feel to you like eagerness, enthusiasm, unlimitedness? Or does it feel to you like struggle, not enoughness, worry? You know. You can tell which way you feel. Now, many of you would say, well, Abraham, I feel some of all of that. And we say, good, then you can choose among all of that which feels best. When you think about your dominant relationship, does it feel free and fun and adventurous, or does it feel like hard work or struggle? You know. When you think about your body, do you feel strong, stable, vibrant, or do you feel tentative, unsteady, worried? You can tell, just with this little bit of multiple choice that we are offering to you, how you dominantly feel about these subjects that come up often. So what we are saying to you is, as you stand in your life experience, and contrast helps you to identify that you want more money, for example, but you are worried about your financial situation. In fact, you worry about it a lot. You dread going to the mailbox, or you feel uncomfortable about paying your bills, or you are envious of others who are doing better, or you are guilty for not doing better yourself, or you're just frustrated that there are things you want that you can't afford. In other words, what makes up the body of thought vibration relative to the subject of dollars within you? Are you dominantly free feeling or bound feeling? So if you're standing in this place where you feel not free, where you feel mostly worried, where your dominant vibration is one of worry, and you say on a regular basis, I want more money, I want to find a way to get more money, why doesn't the universe find some avenues for me to have more money? We say, The avenues have been found. Everything is lined up for you. There is not a reason in the world that you are not feeling the financial abundance that you so much want and deserve, except that your dominant vibration doesn't match it. You're talking about not having enough money. You're worried about not having enough money. You're explaining why you don't have enough money or why you can't do this or that. So as we are moving forward here today, we want to show you how, with far less effort than you might think, you can literally change your dominant vibration, if it's one that doesn't serve you, to one that does. Now we want to be very clear with you. You have many, 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 many vibrations within you that are serving you very well. We see you, we are thrilled with the quality of your life, with the standard of your living, with the balance of your life. In other words, you are dominantly offering vibrations of well-being. You are doing extremely well. You're doing extremely well as we measure you against any human experience. You're doing very, very well. But you are here as teachers of law of attraction, as livers of it, as deliberate creators of your own experience, as extensions of source energy. And you are a group who has come to fine-tune this art of creating. And so we want to assist you in remembering and rediscovering how to get your vibration in alignment with what you want, with who you are. And that's why we call this the art of allowing. The art of allowing who you really are to be your dominant vibration. Because when who you really are is your dominant vibration, then you usually feel happy, you usually feel eager, you usually feel adventurous, you usually feel good. And that's good. The basis of this understanding is really an easy one, although many of our human friends have departed from it substantially. Good feels good. In other words, if you're paying attention to the way you feel, and the way you are dominantly feeling is good, then you are predominantly in the place of allowing that which you consider to be good to flow into your experience. Good wants in. Good is your legacy. It is your inheritance. It is your promise to yourself. That good life is that which you expect from your broader non-physical perspective. And when you line up with it, you let it happen. Sometimes in your physical format, you've come to believe in struggle. You've come to believe that you can have a happy ending to an unhappy journey. And we don't know how you figured that out because there's no evidence that supports it. Unless you've been listening to others who are expecting you to learn from their words rather than from their example. You do not see any evidence anywhere to the contrary of law of attraction. It cannot be. And law of attraction says that which is likened to itself is drawn. So if you are predominantly feeling good, then you are predominantly allowing that which you consider to be good. It's that simple. You are extensions of source energy. And source energy is this pure, free-flowing, abundant energy that creates worlds. And it is that energy that you focus in your creative experience. And the way you focus the energy is through your thought. You are predominantly a focusing mechanism. Everything that happens in your experience is as a result of your focus, not of your actions. Sometimes you think it is your action because you can make things happen with action. You can move something from one place to another. When your action is inspired from your alignment, then your action is easy. When your action is inspired from your misalignment or from your place of resistance, then it is harder. And so when you are in the flow, you know it. It feels like doors are opening everywhere. It feels like the idea comes just at the right time. It feels like there are others there to rendezvous with you, helping you along the way. Your world feels comfortable and pleasant. It vacillates between calm, peaceful, contented, and eager, off-the-wall enthusiasm. But it never ranges into the area of worry or hatred or guilt or fear. So, we are eager to talk with you about anything that is important to you. It is our knowing that as you listen here, much that you hear, you already know and are living. In fact, the example that you live expresses it much more clearly than these words that are being offered here. We also know that there are things that you are sort of knowing that you are really going to come to know. And we also know that there are things that you have not even thought about that will explode in your consciousness here today and will serve you. This truly is co-creating at its best. Leading edge thinkers, living wonderful lives, standing upon the brink of that which is more, eagerly reaching into the new environment from a platform of stability and from a place of connection to Source, which is the ultimate stability. There is no risk for you out here on the leading edge ever. And when you come to understand the true nature of well-being in which you have come forth, then you can relax and begin to enjoy this magnificent adventure, which is your creative life experience. We are not here to guide the specifics of that which you choose. You get to choose that, and you can't get it wrong. We are here to assist you, only to assist you, in finding vibrational harmony with your desire. Knowing that when you find vibrational harmony with your desire, you are in this moment a joyful being. And that is our dominant wish for you. We desire that all of your dreams come true. We want you to achieve everything that is important to you. But most importantly, we want you to begin enjoying your journey right now. We want it to be fun now. We want it to be fulfilling now. We want, even though there are many things undone now, we want it to still be all right with you that they are undone now. Because we want you to understand the eternal nature of your being. We want you to understand that we never get it done, that it will always be undone, that it will always be incomplete. It will never be finished. And once you grasp that, once it is all right with you that you are incomplete, once you stop being incomplete in a negative sense and be incomplete in an eternal sense, then life really begins to feel fun for you, because you stand here with your incompletion inspiring the next desire which summons life force through. It's the eternal moving forward. Do you get how it works? It's like that perpetual motion machine you're forever looking for. You stand in your unfulfilled now, desiring something that summons life to you, that draws you forward into more unfulfillment. It is so fulfilling.